contest is the Royal Rumble match! Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for our main event, the Men's Royal Rumble.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Bryan Danielson!
And we are starting things off with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. A tough number for Danielson to pull at number 1. Having to start this thing and quite literally outlast 29 other individuals. But if anybody can get the job done, it is certainly Bryan Danielson himself. Never has won the Royal Rumble before in his career, but he does know what it's like to beat main event WrestleMania. And believe me, he would love to do nothing more than just that for another time in his career. And we're about to see in a moment just exactly who will be starting this thing off with Bryan Danielson. And then they will be awaiting 28 other competitors to head down to this ring. Let's see who drew number 2. And it's none other than a man that Bryan Danielson has had quite the issues with as of late, Andrade. Danielson and Andrade starting the Rumble. Almost storybook writing in itself, considering the history these two men have. Just a number of weeks ago, Andrade and Danielson competing in a 2 out of 3 falls match, where Danielson would get the upper hand and defeat Andrade. Before that, the two had a handful of other matches against one another, both trading victories. And now they get to start the Royal Rumble. Like I said, you cannot write it any better than that. Danielson and Andrade kicking things off in our main event here tonight. And what a night it certainly has been. We learned who our one half of the co-main event will be of WrestleMania, with Sasha Banks winning the Women's Royal Rumble match to start off the festivities tonight. Becky Lynch retained her WWE Women's Championship over Lyra Valkyria. The Lucha Brothers remain the World Tag Team Champions, defeating the Motor City Machine Guns in the Tag Team Ladder match. And of course, all the champions in the last episode defending successfully: Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, and of course the Ring General Gunther. As here we go, starting off this thing, Danielson and Andrade go back and forth right now. As now Danielson, big knee strike right to the face of Andrade, wasting little to no time, and a nice bulldog from Danielson. A nice bulldog from Danielson, but look out because Andrade goes off the ropes. Beautiful springboard drop kick, connected, flush. And now look at this, Braun Breaker entering number 3 in this thing. We've seen raw talents all across the Royal Rumble field right now. Breaker, Andrade, Danielson, no strangers to one another as well. Over there competing for almost the same spot on Monday nights. That being a shot at Jey Uso's Intercontinental Championship or perhaps even the WWE Championship. As we're about to see who drew number 4 in this thing. And none other than the man that Breaker knows all too well in Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita and Breaker having a barn burner a number of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw as Danielson looks to eliminate Breaker early on in this thing. 4 of Raw's top talents in that ring right now. Two of them top prospects, future people to watch, Breaker and Takeshita. And of course, Danielson and Andrade have been doing it a number of years on their own, right? And the talent does not stop there because Ricochet is entering the field. The highlight of Friday nights now, Ricochet, also a man that knows Breaker and Konosuke Takeshita fairly well. And now Takeshita would love to get a big elimination on Breaker right here and right now. Might be seeing the badass go out, but he holds on for dear life. As now Ricochet throws Danielson into the corner here as Johnny Gargano enters the field now. Almost exclusively Monday Night Raw talent to start off this Rumble. Gargano, Danielson, Breaker, Andrade, and Takeshita all a part of the red brand. Ricochet just recently moved over to the blue brand. The ring is starting to fill up rather quickly as beautiful rolling elbow from Danielson got caught. Springboard moonsault by Ricochet. And now a kick from Danielson. And now those educated feet coming in to play. And oh, look who drew number 7. It's the return of Adam Cole, baby. This is a man we haven't seen since last year's WrestleMania. Actually, even before that, and it gets welcomed by Andrade with the arm-hooked DDT. Adam Cole we haven't seen since Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania, and Andrade makes it a short night for him. Adam Cole, was that a return or was that a one-off thing? We're not sure. Andrade made short order of Adam Cole, that is for sure. That's what we know for sure. And now here comes MJF down to the ring. MJF enters the field now. I can't believe how quickly Adam Cole was disposed of by El Idolo. And Takeshita turning Ricochet inside out with a lariat. Like I said, this ring has certainly filled up rather quickly as MJF and Takeshita feel the wrath of the spear of Braun Breaker. And now Danielson in a bad way. Andrade goes right back to his enemy as Kevin Owens enters this thing. Kevin Owens just recently coming off of a loss to Jey Uso earlier on in the night. Looking to have a little bit more success in the Royal Rumble apparently. And Takeshita's out of here. I think Breaker got the elimination on Konosuke Takeshita. That's very impressive and certainly going to give Breaker some bragging rights in that rivalry. And now Danielson and MJF. No stranger to one another either outside of WWE. Oh, a nice crucifix bomb by Danielson. A kick right to the face. Ricochet trying to get a cheap shot on Danielson, but Danielson's seen all the tricks and all the playbooks. MJF looking to eliminate Braun Breaker, but Breaker staying in this thing. Hammerlock DDT to Danielson now from Andrade. A swipe to the leg of Kevin Owens. And now Ricochet trying to throw Danielson out of here. And now, oh, there goes Bryan Danielson. Danielson gets eliminated by Ricochet. And now all of a sudden, Breaker and Ricochet going head-to-head as the dominating Obafemi enters this one. And now Braun Breaker attacking Ricochet. The action is piling up here. Ricochet with a tremendous elimination on Bryan Danielson. crushing the dreams of the American Dragon here in Cincinnati. And MJF gets rid of Andrade now. Andrade now eliminated from this one almost immediately after Bryan Danielson. Gargano also got tossed out. Did not see who tossed him out, though. As now MJF, oh, right on the knee. Taking out Kevin Owens. Ricochet got rid of Breaker, too. But look at this. Obafemi just tossed Ricochet out the damn ring. Obafemi just launched Ricochet out of the damn ring. And now MJF feeling the wrath of the ruler himself. As Damian Priest enters the equation now. Finally going to get some size advantage over Obafemi with Priest entering this thing. As Damian Priest targeting Kevin Owens here. Big boot takes Owens out. Kevin Owens has now been eliminated. Damian Priest targets MJF. Both of these guys share member rosters on Friday Night SmackDown. Actually, all three of these individuals members of Friday Night SmackDown, as a matter of fact. And now here comes Jon Moxley. We have not seen Jon Moxley in quite some time either. Moxley making his return to the squared circle. Who's he going to go after, though? Bryan Danielson's already out of the match. Moxley chooses to go after the arrogant idiot that is MJF. Obafemi now biding his time a little bit. And now Owens going to send Moxley for a ride, but Moxley seemingly had it scouted. And now Moxley goes after Obafemi, trying to get the big man over the top rope. Look at this. Another return to the ring, and Aleister Black. Aleister Black is back into the ring, back in WWE. Under the name Aleister Black, too. The last time we saw him in WWE, it was actually Malachi Black. It was this very event that he was fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship against the Ring General Gunther last year. Aleister Black making his return to WWE in the very event that he fought for a title of it last year. And now, wait a minute, MJF again with the shocking elimination. And now more size to this match. Braun Strowman, Obafemi, and Damian Priest all in the same ring at the same time. Aleister Black returns spoiled by MJF. Believe me, Aleister Black is not going to forget that. He's not going to forgive MJF either. As now MJF looks to toss Moxley out of this thing, but watch out. Braun Strowman is right behind MJF. And now Obafemi taking it to Damian Priest. As Shinsuke Nakamura now enters the equation here. Damian Priest with an elimination on Obafemi. The field is starting to thicken here as now Shinsuke going for an elimination on Priest. Priest just shoves him away. Jon Moxley running sit-out powerbomb to MJF. MJF, the little weasel, able to survive momentarily in this thing. A match where it seems like eliminations have been going down rather quickly. As now the Harbinger of Doom, Karrion Kross, enters at number 16. Damian Priest now setting Moxley up for a ride. A Razor's Edge ride. Oh my goodness, shoulder down to the mat. Strowman trying to get rid of Shinsuke. Nakamura able to fight off the monster of all monsters. Little double team from Priest and MJF in the corner. As now we await the 17th arrival, I believe, in this match, and none other than Swerve Strickland making his way to the ring. Strickland entering his third Royal Rumble in his career. Nakamura now down on the floor. Strickland looking to make short order of Damian Priest, but decides to go for MJF instead. And now it's Moxley and Braun Strowman going back and forth with one another. And now look at this, the American hero Chad Gable enters this match. Chad Gable now entering the match here. Takes out Swerve Strickland immediately. Beautiful techers on display from Chad Gable. Moxley with an elimination to Priest. Karrion Kross goes after Chad Gable. Gable seemingly having it scouted though. And now Swerve Strickland chopping up the chest of Chad Gable. MJF going for an elimination on Nakamura in the corner. Kinshasa to MJF. And I went for Kinshasa on Moxley, but didn't get enough of it. And now look at this. Shinsuke, huge. Death Valley driver, Michinoku-like slam. Nakamura all over everybody in the ring right now as Karrion Kross and Braun Strowman doing battle. And now Karrion Kross lifting up Swerve Strickland down on the mat. Big spear from Kross. Looking for entrant number 19. It is the brand new United States champion, Carmelo Hayes, entering this thing. Hayes entering his second Royal Rumble. Carmelo Hayes coming up with a big win over Will Ospreay on Friday Night SmackDown. Didn't see who just got eliminated right there. Jon Moxley bit the dust. As now Shinsuke Nakamura is in trouble here. Carmelo Hayes, nice takeover suplex. And now Braun Strowman and Swerve Strickland doing battle. Everybody going back and forth right now. Chad Gable catching some Z's out in the corner. And now big Saito suplex from Strickland. MJF and Swerve looking to team up here, try to eliminate the big man and Braun Strowman, the only big man left in this match. Carmelo Hayes now with he almost got an elimination on Karrion Kross. Kross able to hang in there. And now here comes Ilya Dragunov, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Dragunov entering the Royal Rumble at number 20. A nice, sweet spot for the Mad Dragon as MJF looks to make it a small celebration from Dragunov, but Dragunov able to escape. Dragunov able to escape, and now MJF still targeting the Mad Dragon. Oh, what a back fist to MJF. Chad Gable got eliminated by Braun Strowman right there. Huge sit-out powerbomb from Swerve Strickland on his rival, Carmelo Hayes. And now look at this, MJF. Oh, innovative offense on Dragunov. Braun Strowman sending Karrion Kross for a ride. Now Carmelo and Dragunov fighting each other off in the center of the ring. MJF trying to get the big man Strowman out of there. Easier said than done if you ask me, though. As now Swerve and Dragunov lock up. Oh, what a springboard drop kick by Mello. Knocks Dragunov out. Karrion Kross gets the elimination on Shinsuke. And now Ilya Dragunov, nice arm drag takedown on Carmelo Hayes. Swerve hanging Dragunov out to dry here. As talk about problems for Ilya Dragunov, a man that he knows all too well as of this past year in Universe Mode. Solo Sikoa. MJF got eliminated by Carmelo Hayes, it looked like. Solo goes right for the biggest man in the match in Braun Strowman. United States champion Carmelo Hayes still in there. Karrion Kross still in there. Swerve Strickland still in there. Solo Sikoa just entered this thing. And of course Ilya Dragunov as well. I think Dragunov just realized that Sikoa is in this match, as now he targets the bad man. As now Jacob Fatu enters this thing. You want to talk about bad men? Fatu entering his very first Royal Rumble. As Solo Sikoa avoids elimination at the hands of Ilya Dragunov. Oh, a nice tilt-a-whirl Little spot by Carmelo Hayes there as Dragunov lighting up Solo Sikoa. And now off the ropes from Dragunov. Jacob Fatu hits a Hurricane Rana on Braun Strowman. So impressive is Jacob Fatu. He's going to get elimination of Braun on his own. Imagine eliminating Braun Strowman on your own. Dragunov chopping away at the chest of Solo Sikoa. And now the numbers game has added up for Dragunov. Carmelo Hayes wipes out the field with a springboard clothesline. Sami Zayn entered at number 21. Or excuse me, 23 actually. The ring has certainly filled up. Swerve Strickland almost getting eliminated, able to skin the cat. Dragunov still holding on. Karrion Kross still in there. Might not be for very long though, because Braun Strowman has bad intentions. Oh, what a big boot right to the face of Solo Sikoa. Jacob Fatu inadvertently hitting a Hurricane Rana on Solo Sikoa there. I think he was going for Dragunov, but he got caught in the heat of the battle. Braun Strowman was eliminated by Karrion Kross. That's an impressive elimination on Kross's end. Carmelo Hayes avoiding elimination. Sami Zayn getting rid of Swerve Strickland. And like I said, that the field is starting to thin here. Spinning solo by Sikoa. And now Dragunov went for something, but Kross able to get the reversal. And now wait a minute, Ilya Dragunov showing some power here with a big power bomb to Karrion Kross. And now jumping knee right to the face. Both members of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, still in this thing. Dragunov still in this thing from number 20. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus, look out for Solo Sikoa. Oh, Dragunov has scouted. Dragunov had it scouted as the Celtic Warrior enters this thing for the first time in this match. And now Fatu getting ready for an elimination on United States Champion Carmelo Hayes. Solo Sikoa avoiding disaster there. I don't know what the hell Dragunov had planned, but you know, him and Sikoa certainly have no love lost between one another. As now Sikoa was trying to get rid of the Mad Dragon. Ilya Dragunov still hanging in there though. And now look at this Blue Thunder Bomb from Sami Zayn. Megastar LA Knight enters the match now. Number 25, good number for LA Knight. A great number for LA Knight. And now Dragunov. Oh, a jumping clothesline connects to LA Knight. Sami Zayn now. Oh no, look out, Karrion Kross now getting eliminated by LA Knight. Megastar with a huge elimination on the Harbinger of Doom. Sami Zayn trying to get rid of a United States champion. Oh, and he does. Hayes is out of here. Carmelo's out of here. Dragunov fighting off the Megastar right now. The Bloodline taking care of business on their end. And now look at this huge sidewalk slam by LA Knight. Zayn now trying to get elimination on the Celtic Warrior. LA Knight trying to beat up both members of the Bloodline seemingly. Oh, what a running clothesline by Sikoa. Knocks out Dragunov. And LA Knight now feeling the wrath of Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, who, even though it is his first Royal Rumble, has to be a favorite to win the thing. Solo Sikoa just got dumped. Sikoa's out of here, and now Sheamus trying to go 2 for 2 right now and eliminate Ilya Dragunov, but gets met by LA Knight instead. The phenomenal AJ Styles in this one now. Double team from Sheamus and Dragunov. Only momentarily, though, as AJ Styles now taking it on to Ilya Dragunov. Big schoolboy powerbomb connects. And now look at this, Dragunov. Oh, kick right to the chest. And here comes last year's winner, Seth freaking Rollins, down to the ring. Seth freaking Rollins entering this thing at number 27, giving himself another great opportunity to run the gauntlet once more. Go two for two, hit the two-peat. And now LA Knight trying to get rid of Ilya Dragunov here. Oh, but Dragunov hanging on once more. Jacob Fatu with a big clothesline, knocking LA Knight out. Only 3 participants left, as here comes the Second City Saint, CM Punk, into this one. Another favorite to win the whole entire thing. And now look at this, CM Punk going straight for Seth Rollins. No love lost there, even though they're on different brands now. That was a huge match heading into SummerSlam. And now Punk meeting Dragunov for the first time. Rollins putting the boots to AJ Styles in the corner. And now Sheamus taking out CM Punk. Dragunov fighting off Sami Zayn now. Waiting 2 more entrants in this match. Already big stars in that ring like Seth Rollins and CM Punk. And speaking of big stars, it doesn't stop there, because John Cena is now entering this thing. Cena's entering this thing at number 29. The story for Cena has been a long time since, well, he's even had a win, let alone a world championship. His last title he held, the Universal, was the United States Championship. And Kenny Omega was the one to take that off him. And now Seth Rollins and Cena going at it. Sheamus and LA Knight going at it. Seth Rollins now, beautiful Falcon Arrow to Sami Zayn. We're moments away from finding out who drew number 30 in this thing. You know, who's going to come out and have the best odds of winning this match. John Cena gets an elimination on the Celtic Warrior. AJ Styles and Dragunov going back and forth so far. Dragunov has held on to this thing for quite some time as he gets rid of the Phenomenal One. Big elimination for Dragunov. Huge elimination, as a matter of fact. And now Dragunov targeting CM Punk now with an H-bomb. LA Knight gets rid of Sami Zayn. LA Knight getting rid of Sami Zayn. Dragunov trying to get rid of LA Knight now with a big bulldog. Big bulldog to LA Knight trying to send him out. But Cena caught Dragunov, spins him out. Vintage Cena there. And now LA Knight, big running neckbreaker, takes out John Cena. Here comes number 30 down to the ring. LA Knight now. Right back on the attack of the Mad Dragon. And oh boy, a man that we haven't seen since SummerSlam. We mentioned earlier tonight, Randy Orton draws number 30, putting himself in a great position to find himself right back in the main event of WrestleMania. Orton immediately trying to get rid of LA Knight, but gets caught by his WrestleMania opponent last year, Seth freaking Rollins. A lot of history in this ring. Cena, CM Punk, Orton, Seth freaking Rollins. Randy's out. Randy's out. LA Knight. Oh, he almost went 2 for 2. He almost tried to eliminate Punk and Orton. Back to back. LA Knight was trying to eliminate both men. LA Knight does get rid of CM Punk. You've got to be kidding me. The megastar LA Knight got rid of Punk. The megastar LA Knight got rid of Punk, and now Rollins. Rollins with the pedigree to LA Knight. And now, wait a minute, Ilya Dragunov now in there with some big names like John Cena and Seth freaking Rollins. And LA Knight's in there as well. He just got 2 big eliminations on Randy Orton and CM Punk of all people. And now look at this running neck breaker from LA Knight. Is officially down to 4. Who is walking out as a guaranteed spot in the main event of WrestleMania? John Cena trying to eliminate Seth freaking Rollins now. Cena trying to get the elimination on Rollins. Ilya Dragunov now. Big body slam to LA Knight. And look at this. Santon from Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov's firing up here, but might have gotten caught by Seth freaking Rollins. And now look at this. All comers taking on Dragunov. Oh, went for the Torpedo Moscow. Rollins had it scouted. Big boot to the face of LA Knight. Rollins avoiding elimination that time. Cena almost had him scouted. And now, wait a minute, Ilya Dragunov has LA Knight where he wants him, going for an elimination. Dragunov gets rid of the megastar. It is down to Dragunov, Rollins, and Cena. 2 household names in Cena and Rollins, and a man that's slowly but very quickly making a name for himself in universe mode. A man by the name of Ilya Dragunov, a former world heavyweight champion, the only man to pin Gunther's shoulders to the mat for a 3 count. As now Rollins and Dragunov taking the route of taking out the veteran John Cena, a man that has won 2 Royal Rumbles in the past. Rollins himself has also won 2 Royal Rumbles in the past. Dragunov looking for his very first Royal Rumble. Sit out powerbomb. Can Dragunov run the gauntlet? Maybe he finds himself back in a main event spot against the ring general Gunther, a man that called Dragunov's victory over him, quote-unquote, a fluke. Dragunov is trying to scratch and claw his way back to the top to prove that it was no fluke and that he can strike lightning twice and defeat the ring general for a 2nd time in his career. Rollins sending him, knees into the face. Rollins needs to get Dragunov and Cena back up on their feet and get these eliminations and secure his spot for WrestleMania for a 2nd year in a row. As now Rollins seems to be buying his time a little bit. I don't know if I agree with this strategy. And now, wait a minute, Dragunov just dumped Rollins. Dragunov just dumped Seth freaking Rollins. We are officially getting a brand new Royal Rumble winner. Will it be a man that's already done it twice in Cena, or will it be the sensational Ilya Dragunov? Here we go. Dragunov with a back fist. Cena caught it though. And now a nice gut wrench from Cena. John Cena and Ilya Dragunov. Who would have thought it? Dragunov, with a dragon screw to the knee. No pun intended, that was quite literally a dragon screw. And now Ilya Dragunov taking it to the 16-time world champion. How badly does Ilya Dragunov want it? We are about to find out right now. It does not get any bigger than John freaking Cena. Here comes Dragunov. And now into the corner once more. Cena's out. Look out for Ilya Dragunov. Connects with the Constantine special. And now he's going straight for the kill. Straight to Super Cena himself. Torpedo Moscow hits. This is Dragunov's opportunity. He's got to get Cena back up. On this thing. Trying to drag Cena over to those ropes. And now, Cena with a reversal. Now Cena goes off the ropes with a springboard stunner. To Dragunov. And now it's John Cena trying to get the kid Dragunov over the top rope. It's any man's ball game right now as Dragunov chops right to the face of Cena. Dragunov is wearing the wounds of war right now with blood all over his face. But you could call that war paint if he survives this one. As now John Cena getting up to his feet. Dragunov meets him with a lariat once more. And now, oh no, John Cena with a reversal. Smacks him right in the face, paintbrush style. Michinoku driver from Cena. Cena looks to find himself in a WrestleMania main event, something he hasn't done in quite some time. And he looks to find himself a 17-time world champion as well, creating history. Here comes Cena back into this one, underhook suplex. Dragunov is out. Cena, 5-knuckle shuffle off the top rope. Dragunov stunned. Dragunov's out of here. Cena with the 5-knuckle shuffle, but perhaps, you know, age has not been a kind thing to John Cena. He's trying to send Ilya Dragunov out of here, and he does. John Cena cementing his main event opportunity at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. Dragunov nearly had it won. The damage was done by none other than the Soldier, John Cena, the Chain Gang Soldier, the Doctor of Thugonomics. He goes, he's a man by many nicknames and monikers, but one nickname he can call himself this year is the WrestleMania main eventer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for another episode of Universe Mode on the JPG channel. And as always, I will see y'all on the next one.